Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So I've made videos in the past talking about the sort of medical things that you can do if you're having super severe acne. But one of the things that I want to talk about is sort of the mental health side of dealing with acne. I made a video a couple of weeks ago called Acne Sucks that people really seem to resonate with. And it was honestly very validating on my side to hear that other people had similar experiences to me when I had super severe cystic acne. One of the things that I wanted to touch on is what you can do when you have really, really bad acne besides the actual medical things, right? So I've talked about doxycycline, I've talked about skincare routines, I've talked about all of these things in the past. Please check out those videos in the acne playlist on my channel. But I wanted to talk about what you can do with your time and your mental health. So one of the things that I felt really strongly when I had acne is that I did not want to be around any other people. Like I didn't want to spend time even around close friends. Like I was just embarrassed about the way that I looked and I felt like I was just hideous to the world and I wanted to hide and not see anyone. Okay, maybe you feel that way too. That's totally fine. I think in these moments we can feel like this is going to last forever. But there are solutions out there, right? Whether it's something like doxycycline, whether it's something like Accutane, maybe it's just a cleaning up of your diet and your exercise and sleep. There are things that you can do to actually improve your acne. And so if you're in a period like this, if you're in sort of a season of acne, a season where things are just not feeling great for you, how can you spend your time in a way so you actually feel good about yourself? Because one of the things that I found when I had super severe acne is that I just wanted to curl up into a ball and watch TV on my phone and like shut down the outside world around me. But what I would also find is that by doing that, I just felt worse about myself because I was spending all of this time just like wasting time. I was just sitting there on my phone, watching TV, not doing things that actually made me feel good as a human being in the world. So I wanted to present some ideas for people that are currently experiencing a season of acne where they really don't want to be around anyone else. Number one thing that I recommend is working out. Figuring out a consistent workout routine that you can stick to. Maybe for you, this is a 1 to 2 mile jog that you do every day. Or maybe it's going to the gym, right? Even if you don't want to be around other people, you can kind of put your headphones in and shut down the outside world and just go and do a heavy duty workout. Setting up something like this where you're actively sweating, actively getting those endorphins running, is just gonna make you feel better and is gonna make you feel more productive. If you're like me, I'm someone who really does not do well when I don't feel productive, right? When I don't feel like I've made a contribution to the world that day, I kind of feel awful. So if you're like that, going for a workout might just make you feel a little bit more accomplished with your time on that day. Is there something that you're interested in learning, right? Is there a new skill that you want to pick up or an instrument that you want to learn? The truth is that there's so much free information that exists out there, whether it's on YouTube or on Khan Academy or Crash Course or just in books that you can buy or get from your library. There's so much cool information out there. Spending time learning something that you want to learn, whether it's a skill for a job that you might want to have, or maybe it's just something you want to learn for fun. Maybe you're just like really interested in trigonometry and you want to dive into it. I know that's like really nerdy, but I think there's a tendency to lean on things that are really dopamine heavy, right? Something like playing video games or watching TV that can be kind of passive and really give you that sort of short-term hit of dopamine. But if you can do something that's a little bit deeper, a little bit more meaningful, maybe you'll find that actually has a greater impact on you as a person. Maybe there's something creative that you want to do. You know, I've always been a creative person, but I really liked putting myself on screen. I really liked making YouTube videos or short films or other kind of projects in which I had to be on camera. And I remember feeling really demoralized at the time when I had super severe cystic acne because I didn't feel like I could make those kind of projects. But in reality, there are lots of creative ways that you can express yourself without having to show yourself physically, right? You can write a book, or you can paint a picture, or you can write poetry, or you can play music, or you can work with modeling clay, or you can learn to animate, right? There are so many different ways to creatively express ourselves. And I think that leaning on something from a creative perspective can often be super rewarding, especially when you can create a piece of art that expresses what you're going through and how you feel. I've found so much catharsis in dealing with experiences through some kind of art, creating a piece that represents what it is that I'm going through. And that doesn't have to involve you being on camera. You can be completely behind the scenes and just crafting the thing that you want to make. Maybe there's some great books that you want to read out there, some of the great American literature or world literature that you haven't tapped into. Those are pretty much all available for free, whether it's from your library or downloading them online. Like, you can pretty much find everything out there for free. And so think about the things that you want to read, the things that you want to expose yourself to. This is your season to focus on you. Yes, there's a component of this that is about your skin, right? There's a component of this that you are dealing with this skin condition and you're trying to solve it. And I believe in you for solving it. But you are not your skin. Even if it sometimes feels like it, you are not your skin. And so what else can you do to fill your soul? What are the things that make you happy? What are the things that make you feel fulfilled? What are the things that bring meaning to your life? There are so many options out there that you can tap into. So many free resources available online. And it can often feel like you're just swimming in this soup where every 5 minutes you want to see if your skin's gotten better, and it hasn't, of course, but you're just like hoping and praying that the next morning you're going to wake up and things are going to be clear, and they're not clear, and you're just kind of completely absorbed in this feeling that like, I don't want to be around anyone. This is terrible. This completely sucks. I hate it. Okay, take a second, breathe. This is your opportunity to focus on you. Like, this is your opportunity to focus on you. Who do you want to be? When you come out the other side of this tunnel, how else do you want to have changed? Seriously, that's a question for you to think about. How else do you want to have changed? Not just your skin is improved, but oh, you're in great shape, or you really got into philosophy, or whoa, you know how to animate now? Or wow, you just wrote this book? Or oh my gosh, you can play guitar? There are so many things in life that in order to do them, it just takes time and dedication. This is a time that you have that you can dedicate to the things you want to dedicate to. Spend some time working on your skin, yes. But your skin is gonna improve in the background if you have other things that you're doing that are occupying your time. And I know that everything feels terrible right now, and I'm sorry, but I recommend you take a second and you think about, who is it that I want to be when I get to the other side of this? The answer really might surprise you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you here on the channel. Please take a look. I've linked the acne playlist in the description down below for other videos that are similar to this. Please consider subscribing if you have not already, and I'll see you guys next time.